Hey folks, it's Brittany here, coming at you from Minnesota today. Sorry we don't have a new podcast up this week for you at OK Outcasts. Unfortunately, between Chris's schedule and my schedule this week, we just couldn't quite get everything to work out for us to sit down long enough to do a full episode. But we didn't want to leave you hanging with nothing, so here I am coming to you from our YouTube channel. Come find us on YouTube, OK Outcasts. At any rate, the biggest news this week, I think, is the polling from SoonerPoll came out showing that in the statewide superintendent race, Democrat Jena Nelson has a slight lead over Ryan Walters. And that's great news for people in Oklahoma who care about public education, because it seems that Mr. Walters is much more intent on destroying public education than he is on protecting it. It seems like his goal is sow distrust in public education so he can funnel money to his rich buddies who own private schools and charter schools and destroy the public education system. So great news. The SoonerPoll showed a 48-43 lead for Jena Nelson. And in other SoonerPoll news, we did see Governor Stitt has a 1-point advantage, 43-42, over Joy Hoffmeister. So if you are in Oklahoma and you care about the future of Oklahoma and particularly of public education, there is no excuse to not be getting out and volunteering for your local legislative race, for maybe the Senate race for Kendra Horn, for the superintendent race for Jena Nelson, or the governor's race for Joy Hoffmeister. The time is now to get involved. This is a toss-up election. This isn't a typical midterm type deal where the Republicans just have it in the bag. There seems to be about 20% of the Republican voter base in Oklahoma that's up for grabs based on the polling we're seeing. Now, obviously, polling these days isn't a perfect science. There's a lot of wiggle room in there. But do not give up. Do not sit this one out. Get involved, because if you don't get involved, you're going to get the government you deserve. So I did just want to come briefly and talk about that this week. It's great news in my world to see that there's a real potential here for some upsets of some particularly heinous MAGA Republicans who don't really have the interests of Oklahomans at heart. So get out there, get involved. There's no excuses to sit on the sideline. Democracy is not a spectator sport. It's going to take you. You're getting involved to make sure that these great candidates can get over the hump and win these races. That's about all I got for you this week. We will be back next week with a regular show. Hope you guys are doing great. Hang in there. Keep fighting to make Oklahoma a better place, and we'll talk again soon.